we out, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like 4 a.m. 4 a.m. and I know.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nick. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Herbert's pass. Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Again, it's Harvey. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They send Sutton in motion. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Patterson's pick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ray.
On play action, now Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
It is 3rd and 10. On the give, it's Hall. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He gets free. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Chargers, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
And the Chargers,
they'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Lion. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden the second. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Crowd right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down.
Herbert to the air again. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Back to throw is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Now 4th down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. This one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Set. 380. Ready.
Throwing again, Herbert. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there.
This is why the timing of these routes is so bad.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Ram. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
And the Chargers first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Now it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Herbert to throw on second down. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now, third and goal coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get about 5.
R.J. Harvey, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Draw play here for Harvey. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, Herbert. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a play fake. Herbert. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To the goal line and in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers make the lead 4. It is 17-13. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Handoff now for Harvey. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tar Heaps still there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down, Denver.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. No real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They send Sutton in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Matt Bryant, the target there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Nix going to throw for it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Broncos' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground, about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Kappa.
Pistol here for Herbert. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And the Chargers going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a chemical.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Herbert to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Keandre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Chargers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score. Chargers 24, Broncos 13.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
They're on 22-yard line.
come up for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
A give. Here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Hall. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This is 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards. And now they'll spike it with 36 seconds to go. They'll come up now for second down. Throwing is Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
He'll run. This is Hall. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the
And this is the point of the game,
line.
Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump.
Yeah.